Hello, everyone. My name is Randy Rosemond, set to call the play-by-play of the first ever Ladies Ball, the top girls basketball tournament in the world, with some of the top players you'd ever want to see. You know, we're going to come to you out of 8 different regions this year, but the key is those winners are going to get funneled into Knoxville, Tennessee for the championships, and the women will be powered by the Women's Hall of Fame. They're representing this tournament so very well. This is where the legends of the past meet the stars of tomorrow. Let's go, you know where, to the first ever Ladies Ball.
From the creators of the world's biggest events comes the most exciting girls basketball event ever created. The best are celebrated at the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in Knoxville. Now, the best girls teams will earn the right to be a part of basketball history. The nation's top teams will be selected to represent their state in competition. 8 regional playoffs, leading up to championship week and a chance to play on national television. All roads lead to Knoxville. Which teams will get the call to the ball? When history calls, what will you do? Welcome to the new world of girls basketball.
My name is Natalia Hodge, and I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. My favorite person is Tia Cooper.
My name is Ellie Links. I'm from Dandridge, Tennessee, and my favorite thing is iced coffee.
My name is Caroline Hill. I'm from Kingsport, Tennessee, and my favorite food is Chick-fil-A.
My name's Reagan Brown. I'm from Kodak, Tennessee, and when I'm not playing basketball, I love playing lacrosse.
My name is Elena Schroeder. I live in Powell, Tennessee, and my favorite thing is to read.
My name is Sydney Maines. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I like going on the lake.
My name is Sydney Stinson. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and my favorite thing to do is swim.
My name is Josie Horner. I'm from Kodak, Tennessee, and my favorite thing to do when I'm not playing basketball is play volleyball.
Hi, my name is Coach Vez. I'm from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and my favorite activity is to watch high school football.
My name is Craig Campos. I'm from Maryville, Tennessee, and my favorite thing is my daughter, Lexi Campos.
Hi, my name is Sinai Cole. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite thing is to listen to music.
Hi, my name is Olivia Tucker. I'm from Durham, North Carolina, and my favorite thing to do is either sleep or bake.
I'm Issa Rahman. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite thing is to hang out with my friends.
I'm Kylie Torrance. I'm from Worcester, North Carolina, and my favorite thing is photography and designing.
My name is Abigail Stone. I'm from Chapel Hill, and I love to listen to music.
My name is Sky Denai. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my favorite person is my mom.
Hi, I'm Michaela Taborn. I'm from North Carolina in Youngsville, and my favorite person is my mom.
Hello, my name is Maurice Spencer. I'm from Martinsville, Virginia, and my favorite person is my wife, Jalene Hope Spencer. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Zachary Jenkins. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. My favorite thing is basketball. My favorite people are my 2 sons, Maddox and Moses. My favorite activity is basketball. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sean Hall. I'm from Jamestown, North Carolina. And my favorite thing is being a father to my beautiful kids. Thank you.
Henry Warren, Los Angeles, California. Favorite thing is basketball refereeing. Favorite thing is seafood. Favorite person is Michael Jordan. My activities is basketball all day. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
The rules of the game here at the Ladies Ball. This is our 2024 Division Championship in the South and Southeast Regional. It's Carolina and Tennessee. With Kara Blumfield, I'm Randy Roseman. So thrilled you're with us. Greensboro, North Carolina is our site for this regional championship game. Carolina in the blue, Tennessee in the white.
This is going to be a fun contest. I'm anticipating North Carolina really pushing the tempo on this Tennessee Thunder team, but Tennessee can handle tempo, so this should be an upbeat, high-paced energy game.
Carolina starters are Cole, Torrance, Deny, Ramon, and Taborn. That's their starting five. For the squad in white, it's Reagan Brown, Hodge, Schroeder, Stinson, and Horner. The five starting for head coach Greg Campos. The head coach on the other side for Carolina is Maurice Spencer. Carolina owns the basketball first. 2 20-minute halves, and it's a running clock. Congestion in that painted area, and the ball's going to go to Tennessee. Tennessee has some players that can score inside. Sidney Stinson at 5'9". Josie Horner is 6'2". Strong board inside. That's a great effort by Torrance.
And already early on, you can see the athleticism from these Flames out here. They can run and jump. That's where Tennessee, just what they're doing right now, you want to be one and done. Block out these shooters because they're going to come flying and crashing the offensive boards.
Good defensive work there from Michaela Taborn of Carolina. But the ball goes back to Tennessee. Still scoreless. Horner from the side. And picked up by Ramon. She walked.
Yeah, it's a good attack right there. You just need that extra dribble. Sometimes we pick it up a little bit too soon and think that we're close enough to take that 2 steps, but one more dribble and she would have had a nice opportunity on the left side for that layup.
Again, Tennessee in white, coached by Greg Campos. He says our defense is legitimate, and he believes his Tennessee girls can really compete with anyone, and they've shown that in this tournament. Schroeder's number 20. Very talented group of young ladies. At the ladies' ball, Hodge looking inside, and that's a great rejection as Horner went up. It was spiked out of bounds. That was a wonderful play by Deny. Perfect name, Deny.
Yeah, she got denied.
Hodge for 3. He's out of bounds. Will stay at that end of the building. Another opportunity for Tennessee. It'll be triggered in by Reagan Brown. Again, without a shot clock, you can exercise patience. The Hodge jumper is no good, but another opportunity and a knockdown as Brown went to the ground, and it'll stay again with this fine squad from Tennessee. The Thunder. The Thunder like to work down under. With Horner, number 25. That's the young lady they want to get the ball to. Foul as Stinson was hacked. No scoring in the first 3 minutes of this one.
Carolina, they're doing a real nice job defensively. They're in that high 3-2 zone, and they're really active. And a lot of times when you have active hands, you're going to get called for some of these fouls.
Well, here's some action. Tucker all the way. Olivia Tucker off the bench immediately scores for Carolina. First basket of the ball game. Hodge driving, and she's held.
That's Tucker just reaching in there, and when an offensive player beats you and you're the defender, sometimes you just have to recover and drop down instead of using your hand to reach in.
Tucker's come in and has brought some energy for Carolina.
They switched up their zone on the baseline out of bounds play. They're in a 2-3 now instead of a 3-2, and it's paid off.
See what Carolina can do. They'll set it up with Ramon. Tucker, who's already come in and scored a quick basket. That one's out of bounds, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Carolina. This is our 2024 division final of the Southeast Regional Championship. And they'll play through Tucker on this possession. Travel.
It's a great job by Tennessee's defense. They come in with some high traps. They're rotating, dropping down, and it's causing havoc right now for Carolina in the half-court set.
From deep, the 3 ball, the money ball. And it was a beauty for Schroeder, Elena Schroeder. She's 15 years of age, and she can shoot the pill. They knocked down Deny on that sideline and foul her. Deny and Taborn, 21 and 25 for Carolina, are very good inside players for the Flames. This is Taborn, 25, and she was looking in low for Kylie Torrance. Not a lot of scoring in the first 5.5 minutes, but it'll pick up. Torrance back the other way. 2 more for Carolina.
And this is where we're seeing that upbeat, fast-paced tempo. That's what Carolina wants to run. So does the Thunder as well.
Hodge with the air ball.
Just right now, it's advantage Carolina.
Ramon pushing that tempo. Yeah, this game isn't for the faint of heart. They're going back and forth. You can see wholesale substitutions by both coaches, knowing that the pace of the game will tire these young athletes out. Randy Rosenblum, Carol Blumfield. Greensboro, North Carolina is our site. This is the Greensboro Sports Complex. 2 teams that have worked themselves through the weekend into the championship game. Tennessee and Carolina. Tennessee in the white coming up the floor, down by 1. Just not hitting the perimeter shots early as Hill came up empty.
And this is a little bit of those championship jitters where you kind of have to just settle in, get your shots up before you get warm. I like this. Nice drive inside.
Hill walked.
If you're not hitting outside, you got to take it inside. Try and make something happen, and that's what they tried to do on that possession. Just a little too fast.
First 7 minutes plus, it's been really a grinder. Both teams battling to try to get the ball in the basket. Strong drive by Deny, and she drew the foul. I love her first name because it's appropriate. Sky Deny, because she skies and will block shots. See if they rule that a shooting foul. I don't believe they're going to say the foul was before the shot, so they'll take it back out of bounds. Deny from deep. Trying to save it as Cole, but it's out of bounds to Tennessee.
Sky Deny. That just sounds like a basketball player.
She is. She's terrific. Schroeder, number 20, and number 5, Hodge, the ball handlers. Hodge all the way. Again, she was confronted in that low block area. One thing about Carolina, they get their hands up defensively, and they're athletic.
And Hodge, she's pushing this tempo really fast. She can beat anyone to the hoop. She can add just a nice jump stop. She'll get Carolina on their feet and draw some contact for some free throws.
Hill thought about the 3. Good ball movement. They keep it alive inside. That's some determination for Tennessee there, and because of it, they're going to the free throw line.
It's also being active out there on offense. Once that shot goes up, you got to fly in from the opposite side and get your hand on it and try to make something happen.
It's Sydney Maines at the free throw line, 5'10", 15-year-old. Sydney has had a 42-point game in her young career. 42 one game. It's one of two here. We're deadlocked at 4. Well, we're closing in on the midway stage. It's just tough for these teams to score right now. Timeout on the floor. When they come back after the timeout, I promise there'll be shots made. A lot of them here at the ladies' ball.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies' Ball. The Ladies' Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies' Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies' Ball.
Well, it's been difficult to knock down shots early on for Carolina and Tennessee, but that should change. We know these teams are fully capable.
It's just a matter of Tennessee settling in. They're trying to now play at the pace of Carolina and how fast they're pushing it. And Tennessee likes a fast pace. They just have to stay under control and they'll have some success.
There's one inside. Speaking of control, it's Carolyn Hill. 5'7" shooting guard gives Tennessee the lead. Good ball movement there by the Carolina Flames. And again, that young lady, Sky Deny, got that beautiful ponytail, and she's headed to the line.
Yeah, and Deny a little bit frustrated with herself for not finishing that and one opportunity. She knows that she can make those layups.
Sky's a shot blocker, so explosive around the basket, great leaping ability, and wonderful potential. A very high ceiling for Sky. The sky's the limit. Showing us a little bit of touch from that line, too. She can extend the defense and go out and knock down some shots. Again, 24 is Sydney Maines. In white for Tennessee. Came in, knocked down some foul shots already. Can handle the ball. Corner jumper. That's what they want to see. That's what Tennessee can do. Her foot was on the line. It's ruled a 2-point make. So the lead is 2. Tucker. Deny shot. Hits the baseline. It's out of bounds to Tennessee.
And that's really smart defense by Josie Horner inside. She just stood there with her hands up and forced Deny to make something happen.
And another bomb from downtown. Ellie Lynx. Her nickname is Jackpot. Well, she just hit the jackpot with a 3. I love that nickname, by the way. And it's appropriate.
Yeah, when that's your nickname, I mean, just stand outside the 3-point shot because obviously your money from out there.
Inside the follow shot by Deny after the miss by Taborn. Sky's a very talented player, unquestionably. Came over the back of Horner. Inside of 8 minutes to play, first half. Maines driving to Horner. Solid rebound inside for Taborn.
Carolina switching up their defensive looks, went man-to-man there. I like that. I like that they're making the Thunder think.
Maines with a terrific steal, anticipating that pass. And because of it, they get the basket. Maines with a wonderful play, and Hill scored. Maines has come off the bench and played well at both ends of the building. Tucker's runner is short. And a pileup. Another tie-up. You'll see a lot of hell ball situations in the girls' game. The ladies' ball, of course, the ladies' ball in partnership with the Women's Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Tennessee. These teams will be going to Knoxville because it's a double regional. Both teams qualify for the national finals, but they want to win this regional. Want to get there on a high note and be a high seed in Knoxville. Maines again forcing the action.
An adjustment for Carolina defensively is they are fouling a lot. They're making a lot of contact. If they can clean that up and force Tennessee to move the ball a little bit more, not get so many stop ball opportunities. There we go. That's a nice steal.
Really was a great play, and it was Tucker who pilfered it away. And getting it back for Tennessee was Schroeder.
And then a foul committed right after that. This is where you don't want to give Tennessee any one-on-one opportunities in this first half.
Tennessee starting to hit shots, so Carolina's going to have to match them at the other end, because it's starting to look like this team, the Thunder from Tennessee, is feeling a little bit more comfortably offensively, and it is the bonus situation. So Elena Schroeder has a 1-and-1. She lifts weights. Do you recommend that? She's a big-time weightlifter. She's very strong and very talented.
I do, especially at this age group. When you hit 14, 15 years old, that's when you can be introduced to the weight room, and it's going to help elevate your game.
She's 15. She also runs cross-country. So, she's got energy, can run all day long.
There's the endurance needed for an up-tempo game.
The lead is expanded.
That's why playing multiple sports can really enhance your athleticism and make you a better player, specifically in one sport, just because you're playing multiple sports. Nice high-low look inside by Carolina.
Yeah, beautiful finish underneath by Torrance, but it was Taborn that got her the ball. And a solid rebound for Deny. And she's hitting foul. She's great off the glass.
We're seeing Deny everywhere on the floor, offensively, defensively. She's grabbing rebounds. It seems like they're kind of running their offense through her, or she's cleaning up the glass.
Carolina has not shot it well in this half, Kara. They make a mistake here, but despite that, they're still within striking distance. They've limited Tennessee as well.
And this is where they have to use their defense to help create some of their offense. See if you can get some momentum going with steals, turnovers.
Hodge, number 5, back in. From downtown, from way out yonder, the 3-ball. And it was Maines again. And she's been a mainstay since being inserted. The follow is up and through. That's good work on the glass by Carolina. Brown for 3. Yes. Reagan Brown, and suddenly Tennessee is firing on all cylinders, and Carolina wants a timeout. The lead is 9 at the ladies' ball for Tennessee.
Jackpot. Which one is Jackpot?
Jackpot is number 23. See it right there.
Oh, yeah, links.
How come they haven't put the 3 up? Just over 3 minutes to play in the opening half. Our 2024 division final at the Southeast Regional. And Tennessee, Kara Blumfield, is suddenly knocking down perimeter shots.
Well, Tennessee is heating up, and they're lighting it up from the three-point range, and this is where Carolina, has to extend their defense. Do not let the Thunder take any more three-point shots. Allow them to put the ball on the floor and try and drive on you.
Inside, the bounce is a good one for Kylie Torrance. We have a football score, 21-14. Hodge back to the iron, no good. Rebound, Tucker, Carolina. Boy, they tried to move it down court quickly. Carolina wants a quick pace, don't they?
Well, that's where they have been successful all tournament long, is running on teams, and they're trying to do that against a very good defensive Thunder squad who really gets back in transition defense.
Torrance kept it alive. Beautiful play as she volleyballed it to Taborn, who got fouled. That was a wonderful play by Kylie Torrance. Tipped it to her teammate. Now Michaela goes to the line. Their coach is Maurice Spencer for Carolina, who played at VMI. So he's got college basketball in his background and does a terrific job with this Flames team. Good look at Michaela Taborn. It remains a football score at 21-14. Well, Carolina and Tennessee, they play great in all sports, don't they? Another deep ball. Another three. And once again, this one coming from Reagan Brown.
And this is where Carolina, they have to get on that perimeter.
Brown with the theft. Brown had it go in and out. The return shot up, no good by Hill. But suddenly Tennessee is swarming Carolina.
Yeah, well, what's happening is those three-point makes are rejuvenating this Tennessee defense, and now they have a pep in their step, and you can see it defensively as they are all over the court.
A Tennessee onslaught, a run here to build a 10-point lead. Another one from deep. What a clinic. It's Maines again. Sydney Maines. The 5'10", 15-year-old. I could see why she scored 42 in a game.
Yeah, Maines is lighting it up. You have to find her on the floor. Do not let Maines get behind the three-point line.
And another one is knocked down from the corner. Tennessee is on fire. Get the extinguisher. They are hot. 30-14 at the ladies' ball. It's pretty good on the fly.
Yeah, really good.
Told you they'd make shots. I just saw by the score, I know.
Wow.
Tennessee has erupted. They've bolted to a 16-point lead. They're getting great play from a lot of different sources. It's not just one player. Maines has come in and performed. But Schroeder's been very good. Lynx came in and hit a three. Reagan Brown's knocked down some shots. Carolyn Hill's been good. Everybody has played well.
Listen, buckets are contagious, and right now Tennessee has caught that disease of scoring three-point shots. And they're out there just firing on all cylinders, and it's coming from their transition offense. That means they are playing lockdown defense, getting steals, and finding open shooters on the perimeter.
Tennessee is cooking. Somehow Carolina's going to have to try to slow them down. Foul committed. Carolina's going to the free throw line. This is Sanaya Cole, who loves music. And that's music to her ears and to her teammates that she's able to earn the bonus. (30-15). Tennessee doubling the arithmetic so far on Carolina. Final minute of the first half. Brown offline and straight out of bounds.
I think Carolina's a little relieved that one didn't go in as well. but they're going to have to make some halftime adjustments to figure out how to stop these shooters.
Well, that's a lot of points up on the board, 30, considering we have a 20-minute running clock, and also that Tennessee did nothing in the first 10 minutes. It's all come in the last 10 minutes.
Well, that's how fast the three-point shot can add up consecutively, and that's why it's so important to eliminate it when a team starts to catch fire.
Maines, in the waning moments, a three ball. Didn't get it, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Tennessee. Still a couple seconds left. Maines, another one. It's going to go back out to Carolina, but very little time left. Half is over. The arithmetic reads Tennessee 30, Carolina 15. Intermission at the ladies' ball.
So, Coach, it's been an exciting game here. A lot of shots in the paint for your team. What did you just say to your team about the second half?
Second half, we need to cut this down to about 7 points in the first 3 minutes to set some tempo and dictate some tempo, and then make this game back interesting so we can start playing some basketball.
All right, we look forward to a fast game here then. Thank you, Coach.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies' Ball. The Ladies' Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies' Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies' Ball.
So, Coach, your shooting's been hot in the first half. What can we expect here in the second half from your team?
Well, I'm still not happy with our rebounding. Most of their points, even though they have 15, are second chance. My goal is to keep the pace fast so we can get quick and easy shots. My goal is not to change anything, just to get better rebounding.
All right, well, it's been a fast game. It's about to get faster. Thank you.
Carolina in a deep hole here. What are they going to need to do in the final 20 minutes?
They're going to need to take away the three-point shot, and by doing that, they might have to play a little out of their style, match up man-to-man, try and give a different look, and key in on mains, key in on links, just key in on these three-point threats that Tennessee has.
That's the hardest part about this Tennessee team to defend. They have so many sources who can score the ball. And we didn't see that for 10 minutes. Carolina was on lockdown, but then some of these young ladies from Tennessee were burying shots from everywhere. And it was fun to watch. It was quite a display. See if the Carolina Blue can step up in the back half.
Yeah, offensively also, Carolina's going to need to clean up those turnovers, get back to a little bit of fundamental, get some jump stops. I know they want to play real fast and athletic, but you do need to still make sure you're maintaining the fundamentals.
Taborn battling inside for Carolina, who's tied up. Alternating possession, so it'll stay there. Boy, some shooting display in that last 10 minutes for Tennessee. Horner went up, and a great rejection by Deny. That was terrific defense.
And this is where we need to feed off of that rejection and get some energy on our side. Get a basket right here.
Instead, they overplayed defensively to Tennessee, and they get the interception. Out in front is a wonderful ball handler in Schroeder. This is Hodge. She'll shoot the three. Maines with the rebound. She's right there. She puts it in. Sydney Maines.
It's nice to see her shoot a little bit closer to the basket. We've seen her knock down three-point shots. Now she's cleaning it up at the offensive rim.
Tennessee's cleaning up in general. They're doing a terrific job. Winning the 50-50 balls. Just like the effort that we're seeing from Craig Campos's team. He said going in, we believe that we can compete here, and our defense is legitimate, and he's right. Tennessee has limited Carolina to 15 points. Inside, Horner with an easy one. Josie Horner, who's also a volleyball player. The lead is 19, Kara. This is starting to get away from Carolina.
Carolina, they just need to stay composed. Right now, they're just out of sync a little bit. They're losing momentum. They're losing confidence. Sometimes just seeing the ball go through the basket is what builds that confidence in your team, and Carolina is in need of a basket right now.
Well, it's Tennessee's possession. Hodge will control it. Maines from deep. Well, that was about a 27-footer.
I can see why she has the green light all over the court. Her form, the way she squares up, she has just a beautiful shot. In fact, every time a Tennessee player shoots a three-point shot, it looks like it's going in.
And you believe it's going in. As a spectator, we're just watching the game. We're fans just like you at home. We think it's going in. They're very accurate from the perimeter. They're playing great defense. Hodge will get the basket after the steal by Schroeder.
And that's just fundamental 101 jump stop at the basket, see a defender flying over you, and finish the layup. Nice job by Hodge.
Biggest lead of the game for the moment is 21. Deny able to draw the foul inside. Sky back to the line.
I've been in several games on both ends of the spectrum here where my team has been down by so many points. And it's one of those situations where for Carolina, you just have to keep fighting and keep believing and keep just being aggressive all over the court.
Deny looking to notch another one. Tennessee with the ball and a 20-point lead.
And I like this from Carolina. They're now going to a man-to-man.
Maines beats it anyway.
Wow.
Went right through the traffic. 24 went right through the stop sign and right to the basket.
It doesn't matter what defense you throw at Maines. She can score from anywhere on the court.
And they continue to trap. They're not content with this big lead, are they? See if Ramon can find a cutter. Struggling to get it in. Comes into Taborn, turnaround jumper, that won't get there. And there's Maines getting the rebound. Not only is she a great shooter, she's very active.
Well, that rebound was courtesy of Elena Schroeder. She was blocking out her player, and that created the lane for the rebound to occur.
Hodge from deep. Well, these shooters in Tennessee have no conscience, do they? They'll fire from anywhere. And you're right, they have the green light.
It also helps when you have a lead. That's when you just feel real comfortable shooting the ball and trusting in your teammates that they can go and get it.
That's a great point. They just are feeling good. The pressure's off. They're in great shape here. We're on a running clock, and they have a huge lead, and we're under 15 minutes to play. This is when you're the head coach. Craig Campos, you got to feel a little bit comfortable. You never are entirely as a coach, but you got to be somewhat comfortable here. Your team's playing great, and you're getting to the basket, and you're playing winning ball. Nice rebound by Taborn of Carolina. See if the Flames can get a goal here. They need to get it going offensively. There's Maines again. It's a knockdown and a foul. She ran into Tucker.
And I always love seeing class act athletes on the floor. Do you see Maines knocked her over? First one to extend her hand to pull her back up. And that's what playing basketball at this level is all about. As much as you're competing out there on the floor, you're still respecting your opponents.
And the ball continues to go in. These sharpshooters are magnificent. Ellie Lynx, you remember her, that's jackpot. This time she gets two. The last time she made one, it was a 3-ball. Tucker with the left hand. Excellent try and a good rebound for Brown. Tennessee played its spirited basketball. And driving it hard is Carolyn Hill. How'd you like that effort? She put it on the ground and she was going right to the cup.
And just with her team, the floor spacing that I'm seeing out there, it's providing all those holes to the basket.
How about this sports complex in Greensboro? There are games everywhere. Now, this is the game. This is the championship game here in the South. But there's games everywhere. There's a lot of people in the gymnasium and great excitement.
It's also fun. They can just hop from game to game, spectators, and come, oh, let's check out this championship game. Oh, I'm going to go. It's halftime. Let me go see another game. It's just basketball all day long in this gym.
First time in the game, number 12, Abby Stone of Carolina. Opportunity to play in the finals for Abby. Stone going up and scoring. She gets in the ball game and Abby puts it in.
I love that controlled footwork also by Stone. You see her spin moves underneath, not moving her pivot foot. Great job.
See the Carolina fans saying, where's Abby been all day? She responds with the basket. Tucker all the way. And she's fouled.
It's a great, strong drive by Tucker. Just needs to muscle in a little higher off the glass, and she'll have that and one opportunity. But I like how she is just so quick with the ball.
So 22-point lead for Tennessee, but some bright moments here. Stone gets a basket. Tucker then gets to the free throw line and drills the first one. Olivia Tucker, the Big O. Olivia with another one. Smooth from the line. So what do you want to see from Carolina? They're way behind here. They only have 11 minutes left. Unlikely they could come all the way back. But what do you want to see from a young team down like this?
I want to see them work on cutting into this score. Okay, we're now got the score to 20. Let's cut it to 15 in the next 3 minutes. Okay, great, we did that. Now let's get it to 12. Let's get it to 10. You almost play a small game within the game, following the clock.
Unfortunately for Carolina, they had it traveling. So it's going back to Tennessee.
You try not to look at the overall score, the overall picture, and okay, let's get back. Let's get a stop here, and let's get a bucket on the other end.
Hill with the left hand and the finish, the kiss off the window, and two for Carolyn Hill. Boy, Tennessee's been impressive. After that slow start, they've really turned it on.
Yeah, the problem with Carolina trying for a comeback is just Tennessee's offense is too dominant.
How about that finish from the Big O, Olivia Tucker? Slipping it up over the iron. The iron was kind for Tucker. Tennessee has so many ball handlers and so many shooters. Here's a takeaway. Rahman all the way. Draws the foul. Issa Rahman. Of course, at the end of the game, our Kate McGinnis will visit with the championship team. Kate's been with us all season long at the ball, going from the different regions, handing out the jersey, which signifies they're going to Knoxville. Another foul shot for Rahman. Of course, the Hall of Fame's in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's going to be a great thrill for all these youngsters to go to the Hall. Good job getting back defensively by Carolina.
That's great hustle, and this is where let's use that as momentum and energy. Let's pick up our pace a little bit, pick up our spirits.
Tennessee continues to cast from long range. Problem here for Carolina, there is no shot clock, so even though there's a turnover here against Tennessee, they can take as much time as they want with this healthy advantage. You don't have to be honest when there's no shot clock. You can just take it down a long way. And the trap forces a turnover. Ball back to the Thunder of Tennessee. It hasn't just been thunder, it's been lightning as well for Tennessee. They've had it all. Number 23, Ellie Lynx, certainly capable of knocking down shots. She's hit a few tonight. And with this running clock, you got to feel very comfortable on that Tennessee side. Hustle from Tucker. I love that. Her defense gives her an opportunity to score at the free throw line. She showed some really quick hands.
Tucker hoping to be a spark for her teammates, get them going a little bit as well. She's playing hard.
She's playing well. Scored their first basket of the game, and she's played hard ever since. They just have not, as a squad, Carolina, been able to slow down Tennessee. Still a healthy advantage for Tennessee, but Tucker knocks them both down. Cole deflecting one away. You can see they're trying to pick up all over the court and force turnovers. It's a good idea. See if Carolina can execute. Hodge with a pass to Brown. She missed the layup, but Hodge got it back. Well, Tennessee not hitting some shots here in recent moments, so perhaps Carolina can make a charge down to the finish line in the final 6.5 minutes. Unfortunately, a turnover against the Flames.
Yeah, that's just sliding that pivot foot, catching it in triple threat and moving too fast to the basket. Got to make sure you put the ball down first before you move that pivot foot. A common, very common travel call from perimeter players.
Maines out on top. She's not shy.
You said it, Randy. Tennessee's gone a little bit cold here. This is when Carolina really needs to use these opportunities and try and score.
Well, when you get a big lead, you can sometimes get cold like that as Deny scores again inside. And Carolina trying to make this interesting as Sky used the glass to get two. Maines all the way, scores. She's just too good.
Did you see that drive? For everyone watching at home, Maines put it on the left, veered straight into the paint, and then used her body to quickly change right and put it up. This is when I wish we had instant replay. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, and her mentality is to score. She is a scorer. Fun to watch. That was a big basket for Tennessee as their offense had gone dead in the water.
And most times, when people drive, they go straight at the basket, but she went left to middle to right and still scored it.
Their defense throughout this sequence, even though the offense has been sluggish, has really played well throughout. And from downtown, Elena Schroeder with the three ball. Not surprisingly, she's won three-point shooting contests, and she shows why with that form. The lead is back to 20. At the ladies' ball.
UDA is an awesome opportunity to play and experience academic and sports in the United Kingdom. You know, we represent 6 universities across the board with the opportunity and chance to be a student athlete, to get your undergrad and grad degrees in a shorter condensed time than a traditional NC2A university.
What's the application process like?
Well, our application process is simply you go to our website, we have a quick connect button, you fill out the application, and from that point it gets directed to an admissions advisor. From at that point, what we do is we then connect the student athlete to the coaches for a possible interview overseas through a Zoom process.
And what is the number of universities you represent, and who are they?
Yeah. So we represent 6 universities in the United Kingdom. We got Chester, Leeds Beckett, we got Cardiff Metropolitan, Gloucestershire, and Portsmouth.
Gatorade, the official sports fuel provider of the Ladies Ball. The Ladies Ball is presented in partnership with the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, committed to the basketball mission of preserving the past, celebrating the present, and promoting the future. Sports Thread, the official registration partner of the Ladies Ball. Spalding, the official game ball of the Ladies Ball.
Well, that team in white, they're going to win this regional championship. And they are very good. And they're explosive. They'll kind of lull you to sleep, won't score for a while, then suddenly they start hitting shots from everywhere.
When they see a hand down, they say man down, because Schroeder just drilled that with no defender in her face from deep. And that's what the entire Tennessee Thunder have been doing all game long. And when they did go cold, you know who sparked them? It was Maines getting to the basket.
Yeah, Sydney Maines didn't start the game, but she's really finished throughout her tenure on the court in this championship game. She has been fabulous. But again, at the defensive end, they've made it difficult for Carolina. Everything is contested. Brown with the rebound. They converge on her. Not in the bonus yet. Ball will be taken out by the Tennessee Thunder. Hodge, who is an expert ball handler, with it. And they'll back it up. Schroeder's content to take some time off the clock. Hodge for 3. Oh my! That must have been 30 feet. What a shot by Natalia. You know, she's hit as many as 9 threes in a game. She had 7 threes in one half, Natalia Hodge. So I guess it's not surprising that she nailed that last one. And on the baseline, the beautiful move from Michaela Taborn.
No Tennessee player is safe beyond the three-point line. There has to be a hand in everybody's face because they can all shoot the 3.
Maines, a rare miss. Big time rebound for Sky denied.
And that's just a defensive nightmare when you are playing a team that has so many deep weapons on their roster.
Running the clock down very late in the game. Closing in on the title is Tennessee. They've done a magnificent job. And again, after a very lackluster offensive beginning to the game, they've really performed well at both ends. Maines pulls up. Oh, I thought she'd make that one. Normally, Sydney buries that.
Yeah, and look at that mid-range game that she also has. We've seen her get to the basket. We've seen her drain the threes, and now she has a mid-range game. She's all over the court.
Tucker with the kiss and the 2. Olivia Tucker. Final couple minutes of this one. And again, there will not be a stoppage on whistles because it's outside of 15 points. The basket, the hoop, and the harm. And Schroeder's going to the line.
And that was just a smooth transition for Schroeder right there. It was almost just an up and under, and she made that look so easy, but that is not an easy shot with a defender in your face.
Here's a prime example with the big lead. The clock still running. You're surrendering time if you're the trailing squad because you're so far behind, where if it was a closer game inside of 15, it would have stopped. It would have been a normal final 2 minutes with stoppage, but not here, not with this kind of gap. And a learning experience for the Flames. They'll get to go to Knoxville. As the runner-up here, they'll go to the national championship tournament. The higher seed, though, will be Tennessee. They're going to be the Southeast Regional champion. What a performance. This was big time in this title game. Yeah, Stone does a nice job of keeping it alive, and a whistle sounds.
And this is where a foul is almost a disadvantage for you, even if you're going to the free throw line, because the clock is still running.
Again, when it's this wide a gap, that's the rule. So even though Sky's at the free throw line and she buries the first one, it's like you said, it's a detriment. It works in favor of Tennessee with that big lead. One more for Deny. (53-33). See if Tennessee even looks to take a shot here. They might as well run the clock out. No reason to search for another basket, but they'll try. And they come up a little bit short there as Hill drove the lane. That one's deflected out of bounds with the clock running. We may not have another shot on this one. We'll see. Hodge the other way. That's it. Time's over. It's a championship for Tennessee. They win it 53-33. A dominating performance. Terrific work off the bench. Sidney Means came in and drilled shot after shot. A happy crew from Tennessee is with our Kate McGinnis.
So I'm here with our regional champions, ETA Thunder. Congratulations, girls. That was a heck of a game. It is my honor to present to you your official ticket to Knoxville, Tennessee, to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. So not a far trip for you all, a little bit of a home game almost compared to where everyone else is coming from. Does anyone have any highlights or memories from the weekend you want to share with us?
Oh yeah, when we played them the first time, we went on like a 15-0 run, so that was a good memory. Execution.
Undefeated champs too, 4-0. So you know what? Hey, we came to ball. I'm proud of them.
Yes, you did. All right, so is this what we can expect to see in Knoxville, Tennessee?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you all there. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Kara Blumfield, a final thought on what you saw from Tennessee in their big victory in the 2024 Division Championship game over Carolina.
Well, the Thunder is lights out from beyond the three-point line. They were on fire this entire game. And Carolina, they gave it their best shot, but there's nothing you can do when you have sharpshooters all over the floor. For
Kate McGinnis and, of course, Kara Blumfield, I'm Randy Rosenbaum. So long from now from North Carolina. It's a victory for Tennessee, 53-33. It's on to Knoxville. We'll see you soon from the ladies' ball.